blindness is such a spectrum, so I wanted to talk about it briefly. Um, so I have two different actual eye conditions. I do not have retinal detachment. I was misdiagnosed, literally. We're not getting into that right now, but anyway, so I have retinopathy of prematurity, which is ROP. I'm on the stage 3. There's 5 stages, which means basically I need glasses, and I've had scar tissue issues with my eyes, and basically I have more usable vision in my left eye than my right eye. However, I do have usable vision in both of my eyes. My eye doctor slash retina specialist has also done all the tests on my eyes. He even does like this B scan where you look behind the retina to see how much your eyes are actually able to see. And he was like, you definitely are 2400, which means what you see at 400 feet, I see at 20, something like that. So both my eyes, that's what I am. Also, there's just a lot of scar tissue on my eyes from cornea abrasions, etc. Anyway, and then also I have a chromatopsia, which means people don't really understand this, so I'm gonna try to explain this the best I can. It's pretty much the same for everyone, but everyone can see colors differently, etc. I see colors in shades. I can see black, white, and gray. However, I know, like, if you tell me something's pink, something's purple, something is, red, green, blue, whatever. Some of those colors I see in different shades. Some of them look very blurry, and I really don't see them that well. And also, without my glasses, I do have a very strong prescription. It's like a negative 12 point something in my right eye and a negative 6.75 in my left eye. I don't do numbers, but it's something like that. I do have an orange and red tint on both of my pairs of glasses. People often mistake me for, if my eyes are closed, mistake me as not being able to see. I will say with people with stage 5 ROP or other eye conditions, because that's not the only one, there's literally like a ton. But people that are completely blind, that have no light perception, no shadow perception, who don't see anything, they probably, their eyes are going to be closed because they don't know any different. They don't have any eye muscles to really open them, really. I can't speak for everyone, but I know that's mostly the case. Some people might, but anyway, they don't really see anything. However, in my um in my case, so like we said, blindness is a spectrum. So if you ever see my eyes closed or they're squinting, it's either A, in the bright sunlight, B, in whatever kind of lighting that hurts my eyes. A chromatopsia, you guys, is when you have serious photophobia. It sounds like phobia. It's not. I don't really know why they call it that, but it's basically when I extremely light sensitive in my eyes. So like I can't see in the sunlight. Any usable vision I actually have without my tinted glasses on, the sunlight takes that completely away for me. And so in like normal lighting situations, it's hey, sorry, recording a video. You can come in. Come in. No, you're good. You're totally good. It's facing me anyway. He's like, are you doing a TikTok? Yeah, totally am. Don't worry, I'm getting hungry for snacks soon though, so I'm just explaining about blindness and how it's a spectrum and stuff. And so for me, if you see my eyes closed or not opened all the way, that is not saying, hey, I can't see this. That's not the reason. The reason is because the lights do burn my eyes, and so that's how my eyes focus. Like, I've literally had this checked to the eye doctor a dozen times at least. And that is, obviously that's the case for me. So also, I also have, okay, so this is kind of hard to explain. Light is very important for people to see, right? So, like, oftentimes people say, I need the light to see, and I'm going around like, yeah, I don't. But it's funny because I'm already, like, legally blind, so they're like, well, duh, you don't need the light to see, like, but, I'm sorry, I think it's funny. It is funny, because I go with it, you guys, I go with it, because it is true, I am legally blind, I don't need the light to see. But, if I'm really gonna explain it, I see better in low light situations or in the dark. That is part of achromatopsia. You can research it. It's fine. It's totally good. Um, so I don't. Now, with my glasses on though, like right now, I don't really squint that often. Sometimes if I'm looking at something, like especially my TV, I squint a lot with that. That's really hard for me. I don't know why. Or when I open up the refrigerator, I don't know why those lights burn my eyes and I'm like, no thank you. So I don't get it, but it is what it is. All I can tell you is the lights. And so for me, like the lights in here, they are bright. Like if I keep the lights on even with these glasses on, eventually I will get severe eye strain and eye fatigue and it will hurt a lot. But just for short periods of times or filming, you obviously need light. Like y'all can't see in the dark, like, you know, so you're gonna need light. And so because of my prescription glasses and with a tint, I'm able to function. So if that makes any sense at all. Sorry, I get excited, but I do think it's so funny too, because it is true. It is true. It's just how people kind of understand your visual impairment, and some do and some don't, and that is totally okay. Also, I do have color deficiency. That's not the same thing as someone just being red-green colorblind. That is totally different than an actual eye condition, meaning you're legally blind and you have other visual issues, which is me. I do have red-green cone messed up situation, but I can see, like if you tell me this is pink, okay, you're telling me my shirt's pink. You're telling me, you know, these frames of glasses that I want to wear are pink. You know, I get that, and my brain will tell me that. However, if I'm picking out an outfit by myself, I may have memorized the color coordination of that because maybe it's something that I love to wear and it's my favorite, so I'm always gonna be like, I want to remember what color this is. I try my best anyway. You can do that, you know, just saying. But there are times I don't know what color things are. Trust me. I've had plenty of times where I've unmatching socks. Okay, it's a blind thing, but it may not be because maybe that's a cool trend or something. I don't know. Also, I also have I have, if you, I don't always see colors like right, okay, correct? So, even if I do love an outfit, I may forget, like, is that pink or is that like red or is that like, you know, blue? It just depends on the shade. It depends on if I remembered they told me this was this color, so therefore I'm seeing this shade and remembering this color. But it's not guaranteed every day because that's just the struggle of being a chromat and having legally blind issues and being on that spectrum. Anyway, it's cool though. Like, I don't mind it. Of course, there are challenges, but I just want to give you guys a little insight of what it is like to really be blind. I know it's hard because some of my videos I posted that have been older ones from literally years ago, and at the time we didn't have all the information we have now about my eyes because we have been to several different eye doctors, ophthalmologists, and all of them have now concluded the same thing. So obviously we're good. But if you see one video that says, oh, I'm complete, I don't mention any other thing, that's because that was back then and we've moved up in the world, and when I was diagnosed correctly, we knew how to correct everything that I'm still learning how to see with my vision, which could probably be the rest of my life, for real. Which is okay. Like, that's totally fine. Like, so that is why, if you don't know, I went the first 30-something years of my life kind of not knowing how to tell people I could see, but not really understanding what I could see, and also being so sensitive to light, where I would just close my eyes because I didn't want to. I couldn't deal with it, to now just vocalizing it. Yeah, it hurts my eyes a lot, and yes, I can see this, and no, I can't see that, but it's okay. Just throw on the glasses. But I'm telling you guys, these glasses that my eye doctor has prescribed are a game changer for people like me. Like, I'm not gonna see everything perfectly. It's not like I can put on my glasses and be like, oh yeah, someone's face looks, you know, whatever, XYZ. I can't tell you every little detail, but neither can my friend who's legally blind who also wears glasses, whose vision is maybe 2200. It just depends. It just depends. So I just want to say that. Anyway, thanks for watching. You're awesome, and have a great day!